Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the communication models. First communication model is request response communication model. This communication model is also called as the client server model. In this, a client sends the request to the server, then server processes that request, and after that the response will be given by the server to the client. Okay, when the server receives a request, it decides how to respond, fetches the data, retrieves resources, representation, prepares the response, and then sends the response to the client. Okay, that means where when the client send the request to the server, then according to that request the response are fetches from the resources by the server, and apart from these responses then will transferred towards the client, okay, according to the request of the client. Next model is publish subscribe communication model. In the publish subscribe communication model, there are the three involver. First one publisher, second one is broker, and third one is consumer. Publisher simply publishes the information to the broker, okay, and then broker transfer this information or the knowledge to particular consumer. Okay, so what happen in publish subscribe model? It is a communication model that involves publisher, broker, and consumer. Publisher publishes the data to the topics which are managed by the broker. Okay, that means whatever the data published by the publisher is wholly managed by the broker, and then whatever the data required by the consumer, it will take from the broker, or broker will give to the specified consumer. Okay, the diagrammatic representation of the publish subscriber communication model is like this. When the broker receives the data for a topic from the publisher, it sends the data to all the subscribed consumer. That means here not there is broker and which sends the data to all its consumer. There are more than one consumer here. Second one is publish pull communication model. In this publish pull communication model, we uses the queues. Okay, that means publisher publishes the data and it will then transfer towards the queue. Why we are using the queue here? Queue helps in decoupling the messaging between the producers and consumer. Okay, also queue acts as a buffer which helps in a situation when there is a mismatch between the rate at which the producers push the data and the data rate at which the consumer pulled the data. That means the data simply pushed by the publisher in the queues, and consumer will take the data according to his need. Okay, next one is exclusive pair communication model. In this exclusive pair communication model, there is one client and server which is acts as a bidirectional communication and fully duplex communication. That means this model is a fully duplex communication model and bidirectional model that uses a persistent connection between the client and server. Okay, each activity is involved here. For example, let's see in this diagram, the client send the request for the setup connection, server accept the request, then again the message or the request from client to server is given, and according to that request response is given by the server to the client, As soon as the messaging will be finished, the client will terminate the connection by simply sending the close request to the server, and according to that request the server closes the connection. Thank you.